And joining me from the WION Newsroom is Adhya Janeja, who will break down the big business stories shaping your money and the economy. We also have Vidur who will take us through all the action from the world of sports. We begin first up with Adhya for all the business updates.
Well, thank you so much, Samiksha. From Asian markets sliding as investors brace for new US sanctions on Iran, to oil prices easing and Europe's electric vehicle sales accelerating. Well, here are the key global business stories shaping markets today. Starting with markets. Now, Asian stocks slipped on Monday as investors awaited details of new US sanctions on Iran and kept a close watch on Nvidia's earnings this week. Now, South Korea's Kospi fell 2.8%. Japan's Nikkei dropped 0.5%, while Chinese blue chips lost 1.2%. Hong Kong-listed Alibaba plunged 9.5% after a $10.2 billion share offer raised concerns over its massive AI spending. Investors are also watching US inflation data and Fed Chair Kevin Warsh's speech for clues on the interest rate outlook. Next up is oil. Now, Brent crude fell around 1.6% to nearly $93 a barrel, while US crude dropped almost 2% to just above $85. Now, the decline comes ahead of a new US sanctions package targeting Iran, which Washington has described as its toughest ever economic campaign. Iran has vowed to resist the pressure, though, raising concerns about possible disruptions to energy flows through the Strait of Hormuz. Traders are now watching whether sanctions will curb Iran's oil flows or trigger a fresh energy shock. And finally, electric vehicles. EV sales are accelerating across Europe as high fuel prices, government subsidies and more affordable models push consumers away from petrol and diesel cars. European Union EV sales rose 40.5% in the first half of the year to more than 1.2 million vehicles. In July, EV registrations across 16 European markets rose 13% year-on-year. France saw EVs account for a record 35% of new car registrations last month, but a lack of public charging infrastructure remains a major obstacle to further growth. And that is it in business. Now for all the sports updates, it's over to you, Vidur.
Thank you so much, Adhya. First up in the world of sport, England cricketer Brydon Carse has become the latest international player from the country to get involved in a late-night incident. Footage has emerged of the fast bowler in police handcuffs outside a bar in Derby. The England and Wales Cricket Board has confirmed it is investigating the incident, which occurred after his county side Durham completed a win on Saturday. Former England captain Ben Stokes can also briefly be seen in the footage. Carse is part of the England squad for the second test against Pakistan at Lord's. In football, UEFA President Alexander Ceferin has ruled himself out of the running to replace Gianni Infantino as FIFA president, but has warned that the under-pressure FIFA chief that he must quit or face a leadership challenge in March when he stands for re-election. Infantino has come under increasing pressure to step down over his aborted plans to secure private investment in FIFA tournaments, with 3 continental federations accusing him of deception and UEFA threatening a boycott of FIFA competitions. Despite being widely seen as a potential challenger to Infantino, the 58-year-old Ceferin expressed his commitment to the continental body UEFA during an interview on a podcast. And finally, the football with which Diego Maradona scored his famous Hand of God goal at the 1986 World Cup has been sold for $3.35 million. Maradona famously used his hand to punch the ball past goalkeeper Peter Shilton in Argentina's 2-1 quarter-final win over England. Maradona, who died in 2020, later scored what became as the goal of the century in the same game with the same ball. Though the ball sold for $3.35 million at heritage auctions in the US on Saturday, it had expected to fetch nearer to $10 million. Well, that's it in the world of sport for now. It's back to you, Samiksha.
All right, Vidur and Adhya, thank you for all those updates.